Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to something a little different. Before I jumped back into Elden Ring, I saw earlier that we got something remade. A demo finally got released from one of my favorite companies, Vanillaware. Vanillaware is notable for their production method, wherein just about everything is procedurally hand-drawn, causing this beautiful visual style you're seeing right now. I don't know if it's all specifically hand-drawn, but at least it gives that effect. It's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And they actually have produced one of my personal favorite games, Lilith Blonde, our main character, Margarita Surprise, Martino Valentine, Hiram Menth, Amarella Virgin, Advocat, Alpinaria Rain, Chartreuse Grande, Gambledore, yeah, you guys can have you guys can have the other wizard game. This one's one of my favorites. Grimgrimoire, once more. This was an old PS2 game they've updated. Yep, 2007. That was the last time I played this. Been a while. So, it is a beautiful game. Both visually, storyline, it's very fun. And it's not what you're expecting. Based on the art style, you'll probably expect some very visual novel style gameplay. It's not, actually. And let's show off what it is. Vanillaware. We'll keep it in English for now.
Grimoires are books that all magicians use to contain their magic runes and summons. The first time I ever held one was in that tower. The Silver Star. The famous tower that still stands beyond the dark forest. I'll never forget those 5 long days I spent there. My name is Lilith Blonde. I was a student at the Magic Academy.
Yep. Again, appreciate how beautiful and how detailed.
What joy the stars bring to us. Welcome, Miss Lilith Blonde. Have you ever ridden a dragon before? These mountains are quite treacherous.
I wouldn't let my fear of dragons keep me from coming to this wonderful place. It's an honor to be enrolled by the Binder of Archmagnitudes, Sir Gambledore.
So, you know of our academy. We invite talented children from around the kingdom. Here, you will learn the knowledge to properly take over for us weary magicians.
Sir, am I going to be your apprentice?
Now, there's no need for that. We are pupil and mentor. Please, call me Professor. I will do my very best to instruct you.
This is a dream come true.
Our teachers are all famous magicians. Study hard under any teacher you like. Lectures are scheduled around you. Nothing should be rushed, you know. Now, let me introduce you to the caretaker for your room.
The name's Gaff. Nice to meet you. Oh, how cute. You're an elf, right? I've never met one before.
Cute? I'm not cute. Now handsome. Yeah, that's more like it. Go on and say it.
handsome. Anyway, I'm Lilith Blonde. It's nice to meet you.
You'll fit right in soon enough. I had him prepare your room. You better go get some rest.
I will, Professor. I'm looking forward to class tomorrow. Please excuse me.
Oh, I almost forgot. There is something I have to tell you. Do not wander the halls at night.
Oh.
Welcome. So you're the new student? Yes. My name is Lilith Blonde. I've just arrived. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, come on now. Don't be so damn proper. I've only been here for 6 months. I'm Margarita Surprise, and on my head is my familiar, Shirley.
Surely you're surprised.
I'm glad there's someone around my age. I was a little scared of being alone.
Then we're friends, starting right now. Going to your room, right? Follow me.
Oh, thank you, Margarita.
I had your room when I first got here. The floor is new, but it creaks a lot. You should complain to the teachers and get a new room as soon as possible.
This will be my first time having my own room. I don't want to sound ungrateful.
Oh? But I still say you should complain. There's a bunch of open rooms anyway.
I did see a lot of hallways and doors. I hope I don't get lost.
You're from the South, right? I heard the city is a fun place to live.
Actually, I never went into the city. I had to take care of my little brothers. And we lived in the countryside. So, where do you come from?
Just an ultra-conservative village. Professor Gamble rescued me from there. This place may be boring, but at least they don't burn us at the stake.
I see.
I heard that after we graduate, we'll even be able to enter the royal palace. We could get lucky, you know?
I'll try my best. I'll become a great magician for my brother's sake.
One looking for social upward mobility, and the other just looking to live.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, I just want to feel the night air.
Did you forget what the professor said? You wouldn't survive long out there. You see, sometimes the ghost of a scary witch stalks these halls. On a quiet night, just like tonight, a man met the witch in the hallway.
And then what happened?
The witch took him away. The professors couldn't do anything to help him. But here's the scary part. 3 days later, he was found.
Kids are so
cruelly
gullible.
tortured. And his face was unrecognizably...
Ah! Is it the witch's ghost? Open up! Hurry! That's Margarita's voice! Oh no!
Again, the art, the visual.
That was scary. That witch's ghost nearly found me.
You wouldn't live long out there either. But you won't stop until you get caught.
Leave me alone, Shorty. Sometimes there's nothing better than a moonlit stroll.
I'm just glad you're okay. But if the ghost is so dangerous, why don't the teachers get rid of her?
She's perfect for keeping naughty kids in their rooms at night.
Her presence has faded. It seems the witch is past.
Yeah! Wasn't expecting Shirley to actually speak,
Then
were
let's
you?
go. Sorry for coming so late. Thanks, Lilith.
I think I'll pass on the night air. You be careful. It's better for us both.
I will. I'm going straight to bed.
Oh, so sleepy.
Alright. So we finally get to... Okay, so I half-lied. It's not a visual... It is a visual novel on some levels. However, there's still some more to it. And we'll get to see. There's a lot of early story that they make you go through before you get to the real game. But again, I want to bring to the voice acting that is the same voice acting. I think they updated some of the voices, but the voice acting is pretty much the same as the PS2 as far as I can remember. And also, little charming notes. Look at the shelves. Look how full they look. And they don't look full of the repeated textures. Again, they made each of these assets. This entire wall. Just the little details on so much of this. The runes on the lesson plan here. Alright, but let's get back to it. Day 1 drama, Gamel's lecture.
Ready to go.
In this world, surrounded by mana, you must learn that there are special rules. And at the same time, a magician must train oneself to use it correctly.
Indeed.
Magic is a supernatural power. To control it, we must use the power of spirits. Small elves who live in the forest are especially friendly towards people. They may be whimsical tricksters, but they're also known for being good to us. Learning to borrow their power is always the first step to becoming a magician. Now, through the doors in the back, let's try actually using magic.
Theory, and then application. The Grimoire Fairy Ring. Here we go, folks. This is what the actual gameplay of the game is going to be.
Because of their diligence, no elf can refuse to lend his powers to a magician.
Nice to meet you, friend of elves.
Crystals are the source of magical power. They are the crystalline form of mana. As the elves bring mana into the rune, it converts into the magician's power. Now go on. Try asking them.
Show us the rune and crystal you want us to go to, and we'll go get the mana.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Here I go, Professor.
in this game, anything you might want to do requires mana, the source of magic. So yeah, folks, it's actually a 2D strategy game, of all things. Once the stage begins, first start by gathering mana. In order to gather mana, we borrow the help of an elf. So basically, click him, and now you can give them commands. Alright. He gathers mana from the crystal and brings it to our little base. So now that shows that it's ours. Yep, known as a sanctuary, it is needed to mine mana. If it is destroyed, mana cannot be gathered. But don't worry, if the sanctuary is destroyed, send elves there again, they'll rebuild it as many times as needed. Yeah, so it's just a... But yeah, it's a strategy game. You wouldn't expect that, but Vanillaware is masters of giving you game types you wouldn't expect for as detailed and as much work as theirs is. Yep. So, as things stand, the elf is just going to fetch mana for us. There's also the fairy ring. You can collect mana like this, but this will take a long time. That's where summoning comes in. 2 is better than 1. Call up the elf's friends to speed this up. Yep. And runes are basically where you summon creatures from. An icon displayed at the bottom of the screen. Yep. This describes the type of familiar that the rune can be summoned. They can be summoned with a rune. There are many types of runes, and each has different summonable. So, yep. So we want another elf. It'll take as long as they show, and you can get about 10 deep. Success, a new elf. Now, check about the mana's lower left. Did you see that 50 mana has been used? Yeah. Yep. This is all fairly basic art strategy stuff, so... Note that you get a good amount of mana for each one.
To work with runes, you need mana. Always keep an eye on your reserves.
Indeed.
Now, try summoning 10 elves.
Victory conditions, summon battle, field battle tips. You'll need mana for everything. Yep. So, and note, you can't, like, preload. You have to have the mana when you click the button. So, note that you get 12 mana for every trip. Also note that the elves automatically went for mana as soon as they were available. But yeah. So, when this one spawns, I believe he'll automatically start going. Yeah. So long as they're with... excuse me. So long as you have... I'm trying to remember how many it is. Because there is a point of diminishing returns, I want to say.
You want something?
But it's been a long time. 2007 to now, since I played this game, so... But yeah, you can't preload and you just kind of have to... But trust me, you're going to have plenty of other uses for mana. And note, to speed things up, you simply use like fast forward. Hold L. Okay, R2. Okay, so there.
You want something? You want something? You want something?
Okay, so that we didn't have. It was the speed up function.
You want something?
Well done! Now don't forget, this is the first step to using magic.
Yep. This is the first step. There's going to be plenty of others. Star Magician. Decipher the new Summon Fairy. Yep, here we go.
Enough, Bartito. Cease bothering me.
What's gotten into you? You're acting strange, Hiram. It's as if that pale-faced witch doctor stole your soul along with your blood.
Don't you ever say that again. How dare you speak ill of Miss Opalnaria?
You seem to be quite fond of her. Who's there?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
You must be the new student Margarita was talking about. Lilith, was it?
Yes, that's right. And you are?
I am Hiram Menth, mild-mannered student.
Just calling yourself that's something.
She'll be gone soon enough.
Bartito, that isn't very nice. Don't worry about him. It's just that new students who don't behave go missing every once in a while.
You mean the ghost witch?
She is but a single problem. It is far more dangerous to open secret doors. This tower was once the castle of the feared Archmage who terrified the world. There are rooms beyond closed doors that are still enchanted by his magic.
Don't be led around by your curiosity. Although, I doubt you'll heed my warning. I can already picture you doing something stupid. Perhaps something regretful.
I assume you're trying to insult me. Maybe you were right about me. Why, I even feel like summoning the Archmage. Now, if you'll excuse me. Welcome, Lilith. It's nice to meet you.
Don't leave me alone with him!
Please don't leave me alone with the asshole.
Have we ever met before? No, that's impossible. Forget it. I have to go help Dr. Chartreuse with his experiments now. See you later. Oh yeah, my name is Bartito Valentine. Be sure to remember it.
I won't do it because you told me to.
Baka. Received a gallery. Departure. Aww. Oh, that's cool. Town looks so tiny already. Yep. Lilith leaving on her way to school.
Oh, so sleepy.
On saving in battle. And yeah, so we got the dramas are your actual are the story beats. Then you have actual practices and actual battles, you'll get to that. So, the second lecture. By the way, here, tactical notebook. Okay, this is just saving in battle. You lose all records, gather mana, yeah. Unit data. Oh wow, okay, so they just tell you. We'll get into that later. Okay, title screen, manual, yep. And gallery, of course. Box art illustration 1. The original Grimgrimoire, yep. Years. Let's see. Gaff. Oh, that's so cool. We'll get into that later, though. For now, again, this is a game I'm definitely going to be picking up.
Today, I will teach you how to build your magic to use the power of fairies. Fairies can fly around freely and can even pass right through walls and floors. But unlike the elves, these ladies are freewheeling and hard to control. If you can get them to cooperate, you'll find their magical bows quite useful.
That's not very nice, old man. Are you saying that we're selfish?
What are you girls doing out here? Well, it can't be helped now. It's time to practice, Miss Lilith.
Yeah, now we get to see what you actually are using, building up the mana for.
This better be worth it.
There are some demons around, but don't worry. The fairies' arrows are strong. Now go on. Don't be afraid to lead them. Your allies are on the bottom floor. To gather mana from the crystal, you must gain control of the crystal. Command the elves to envelop the crystal with the pixie's shrub.
Okay, here we go.
You have gained a new familiar, the fairy. Unlike elves, fairies are familiars for attacking the enemy to destroy them. Although weak individually, in a group they can be very powerful and deadly. They are versatile, easy to use familiars. Drag a cursor over them, hold the button over the square button over the cursor, and drag over the fairies. So,
Okay, fine.
How to go about this?
okay. Now you've selected all of them. Now if you give them a command, they will receive it all at once. Yeah, so we want them to come down here.
Okay.
Yep. Note that yep. Look, there's something coming from below. Look at the color and gauge of the familiar. You'll see the enemy gauge is red. This is an enemy. So up he comes. Normally, now he has to use stairs, unlike the fairies who can fly.
I'm counting on you.
And there you go. As you saw, familiars in the waiting in the area will automatically counter an oncoming attack. Look at the green gauge above the fairies fighting. You can see the health, the gauge of familiar HP. Alright, so. But note that they can fly straight down. They don't have to follow stairs. Forget about the elves that were left behind. Move them to the area.
Okay.
How to go about this?
Yep. But elves don't fly, so they have to. Trust me, there's a lot of units in this game, and they all help out in their different ways.
I'll do my best.
Example.
I'll do my best.
Overlapping familiars like this, where it could be, if you want to select an elf in the crystal, and you can't select him, then times that there's also pressing up.
Okay, fine.
Select all one type of a familiar.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, that's a convenient. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay. I'll do my best.
That is actually really convenient. Oh, wow, that's going to make my life so much easier than in the PS2. Yeah, it was never that inconvenient as far as I remember.
Okay, it's our crystal now. Should we bring the mana to the rune?
In order to summon fairies from the rune, Fairy Ring, you must upgrade your rune by 1 level using...
Alright. Yep, and now we have access to the rune itself. So... why can't it be used? Because it needs to be leveled up. Yeah, this is fine. Yep. So then you just go to level it up. Takes a moment. And there, now we can do it.
Now try summoning enough fairies to... But be careful. When they are badly hurt, they
Okay.
You want something?
Okay, fine.
Alright. Yep, and now they're gonna go up here.
I'm counting on you.
Yep. And yeah. This is just all demo stuff, so there's not much we can do to really improve our chances, but we're also well equipped to handle that. So there you go. But your fairies have also been hurt and some have been lost. Each fight you wage will exhaust your familiars. If you have too few familiars, they will be outnumbered, but don't panic. Just summon more.
Okay, fine.
And using the mana they built up. Hiding where you cannot see, send your fairies to scout every corner. Alright, so we finally have control.
How to go about this?
Let's get to... I'm gonna say 3.
Fairy, heed my call. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Alright.
Okay, fine.
So now, and we can also start moving around the corners.
You can do it.
No, the advantage of fairies here just being that they purely, since they can fly, it takes the demons longer to get to them. So, attacking from...
Okay, fine.
How to go about this?
Yep. Note that the demons aren't actively looking towards the fairies, but instead will generally end up going after your elves. But yeah. And you'll notice they have a second bar under there for MP. You'll see what that's used for later.
Hello, my name is Lilith Blonde. Are you a magician in training too?
I am Amaretta. I have been living here for 2 months now.
Aw, she's got a black
I just got here
cat.
2 days ago. It's nice to meet you.
Such a healthy body. Oh, I'm sorry. I like your smile. Can I touch it?
Sure.
A little too friendly.
Aren't we quick to get around?
Good afternoon, my mischievous uncle. Why are you still following me around? If you want something, please tell me.
My dear, the only thing that concerns me right now is how you are doing. From your head to those slender legs, how does it feel deep inside that body? Just looking at you is enough to pique my interest. What can I say?
Creep.
Please stop it. You're making her uncomfortable.
Mind yourself, or your uncouth soul will learn the devil's definition of immoral. Oh dear me, how vulgar. Forgive me. Correction, your soul is rustic.
Leave me alone.
You must be a new student. Pleased to meet you. I am Advocat. I teach sorcery.
You teach? You're a teacher?
Though I doubt he deserves your respect. Shouldn't you tell her what you are?
As you wish. What you call destruction, sin, or simply evil is my very nature.
Oh.
Simply put, I am a devil.
A devil? Like with hooves and horns?
Please. Those inferior misconceptions are getting old, even by devil standards. Your ignorant friend has spoiled my mood. I shall entertain you later, Amoretta.
His advances always make me nervous. You saved me. Let me thank you.
It was no problem.
She's a little too friendly, huh? Gallery illustration, the power of glamour. Which is the general term for, I put my own spin on the glamour spell and now the whole room is full of plants. Yeah, it's adorable. So yeah, the fairies just kind of playing around with the fruits, as the elves just collect their bounty. Gods, I love the art for this.
Oh, so sleepy.
And we move to day 3. You'll note that the cursor in the top right is also moved. It means we've made some progress on this story.
Let's do this.
Such diligence, Miss Lilith.
Of course, Professor. Becoming a magician is very important to me and my family.
Blind passion is a privilege of youth. You can't sprint forever.
But my heart races and I can't calm down. I can't help but want to learn more.
Very well. I shall teach you all you'd like. After all, this is a school.
Indeed. A very special one.
I was surprised to find that there's a devil teaching here.
Oh, him. I suppose it is startling at first, but there's not a finer teacher. Who better to learn the craft of sorcery from than a devil?
True.
But he is a devil, right?
He can't play any tricks here. He's only a teacher posing as a gentleman. And appearance-wise, there is someone... Well, you'll find out soon enough. Now, let's begin. Today, I'll teach you magic defense against spirits and demons.
Indeed. We gain the Grimoire Wicca.
Talismans declare sanctuary. The power of spirits work towards the gem, and this power protects its surroundings. Now, try to protect your own rune, and at the same time, destroy mine.
Here I go, Professor.
Alright, so this is our first. Enemy familiars will advance in and attack your area. You must protect the sanctuary and rune that you have taken time to build. For restricted defense, you may be wise to invent a talisman. Artillery cannons for defense, they won't move, but they deal strong attacks to enemies that close by. Ridden. Alright. So this is basically... Alright. So basically the way it's divided up is which grimoires, and then that they're which general class of unit you're using. In this case, only one we have is Glamour, which is the fairy and nature one. Yep, so we want to suggest Wicca. And we'll build it here. And then that uses mana as well. Basically, you need a base to work from. And this is what enables you to access it.
Hearken to me, Wicca.
Wicca's complete. Fairy ring next to it. So, yep.
You want something?
And now, talismans, which are basically turrets. That's what you're looking at. Yep, and you just have to wait for it to finish. There it goes.
I'll do my best.
Again, they cost quite a bit at 100 apiece, and they don't move, but they do give you far more control. So placing them over steps is always a good thing.
You want something?
Yeah, we'll set the elves to work. Yep, and then imps to come up to show us what the talismans, how they act. They fire fireballs, and they do hit pretty hard. So it took 3 shots. And there you go. Got moving. Alright. Yeah. Sorcery, imps are... The object of the room may look odd, but those symbols are called guardians. They will attack you if you come close, so watch out. So yeah. So now they've given you the basics.
You want something? I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Elf, come forth.
Alright.
You want something?
Note that elves automatically start to... I'd say... Basically, so long as you're getting a constant stream, you can still... Unless you're getting a constant stream, you're not maxed out on what elves can do.
You want something?
And especially with the lag time of... Alright, so, yep. Note that there is a unit for that, the unicorn, but we don't have the ability to summon it. Let's see.
You want something?
Okay, note we also only get up to 30 population of units. So we're good there. We'll spend 100 to upgrade. Don't think we're allowed unicorns, but I'll take a look. Let's build up to 150, see if we can get them. Because unicorns are fairly... Yeah, no. You need Wicca level 2. Yep. So... Yep, we'll just start building up our fairy army. We need just enough. We need enough to attack.
I'm here.
Fairy, heed my call. Stay on guard, everyone.
Okay, fine.
Okay, we want to move her up here.
Okay, okay. Okay, fine.
Stand guard.
Yeah. Because we...
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Fairy, heed my call.
For now, we'll just have them defend.
Okay, fine.
You want something? Stand guard.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, fine.
Effectively, what we're doing is... We might as well max out. That's the way I look at it.
Fairy, heed my call.
Might as well hit the population limit, because that's what the number in the bottom of 21 out of 30, that's the maximum you're allowed to have. Population value, anyway, I guess you could call it. Now, I probably have too many elves, but... But yeah, the learning of hoarding your and controlling your units is going to be huge.
Fairy, heed my call.
Let's see. And you'll notice, one of the other things... I guess the phrase, I hate to use this phrase completely, but the phrase I like to use to describe Vanillaware's art style, I hate to call it this, but I call it as horny, and I don't mean in just the horns, I mean just the fact that they used this. Yep. Yeah. Focus on the turret. Yep, and then glamour units have the advantage over devils and especially, I believe, regular spirits. But yeah, just, I mean, the Guardians kind of speak why I call this game series horny. Like, anything that could be flashing leg or anything about, I give them credit for. They have no hesitation to just go.
You're a quick learner. It may be early, but you can move on to the next course. Go see Miss Opalneria tomorrow. I will inform her that you will be coming.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. Yep, only lost 2 units.
Oh, the new student. Did I scare you? Hi, I'm Chartreuse, the alchemy teacher.
A lion teacher? What's going on here?
It's a sort of transformation incantation. High-level stuff and quite rare.
Indeed.
Yes, Chartreuse was a handsome boy. But now he's just a miserable beast.
Opalneria. Looks are meaningless to those who can see inner qualities.
Your skin, as white as a blanket of snow. It was delightfully pale.
But now, I'm covered in fur. I'm not the same man you fell in love with.
Your body, slender like an ivory doll. Your blonde hair.
Want to guess what kind of magic
shiny.
she uses?
I'm sure my bristly hair and muscular shoulders don't do anything for you.
That's because you refuse. Let me love you, and your curse will be lifted.
I would prefer that you stop disturbing my research and my curse. Besides, I don't have time for love or hate, even with immortality.
Liar. Tell that to your little doll.
If you're talking about Amaretta, you're wrong. You're wrong and you're sick.
Such petty excuses. This isn't over. Even under threat of torture or death, I will still never give up on you.
I think I should be going now. Excuse me.
As ever, drama is drama, humans
That
are
was
humans.
awkward. A devil, a lion, and then her. There are so many strange teachers here.
Well, to research magic requires a bit of madness. Food and sex. These are the 2 things that define Vanillaware. I'm not kidding. Food and sex are the 2 things that define Vanillaware, and I applaud them for their absolute and unflinching honesty in these facts. So, The Fairy. Amaretta Virgin was always with her black cat, though her quiet, unemotive ways make her mind hard to read. Her smile captivates all who see it, and that extends beyond just humans. A devil teaches sorcery under a contract with Gamel, the details which are unknown. He makes a virtue of behaving like a gentleman, but shows his true face as a devil on occasion. Because of this, he is disliked by many students. He's also probably way too exacting. Yep, lion-headed and count. He was once a handsome young man, but before being cursed with the form of a beast. Chartreuse has no interest in anything other than his research and is unconcerned with his lion-esque appearance. Though indifferent to the mundane, a special side of him emerges only with Amaretta. A necromancy. Instructor with a dignified, bewitching beauty, Alpinaria is in love with Chartreuse, whereas Hiram pines for her. She struggles with her romantic life, which never seems to go her way. Although she appears to be young and beautiful, she is much older than meets the eye. Want to guess why? But yeah, again, we'll get to this, because this is all lore stuff, and as ever, lore is amazing, but I want to gather a bit more of it as we can in the demo before they...
Ready to go!
So, you're the new student, Lilith Blan.
Indeed.
Forget everything you saw yesterday, all right? Now, let's begin the lecture. Necromancy is a holy magic, and yet it is categorized as a dark art.
Yep.
This is because we must control death and contact the miracles of God, souls. Ghosts are intangible, like illusions. They are special beings called astrals, made of matter that is not of this world. Unless your power affects astrals, you don't stand a chance against ghosts. Lilith Blan, do you understand?
Yes. So normal physical attacks won't work against astrals.
Indeed.
Also, necromancy has a great advantage over demonic forces. The power of sublimated spirits is similar to the greater power that evil fears. Only through the pleasures and pain of flesh can devils tempt man. Therefore, a strong will with no body is their most undesirable opponent. Now come.
So, Hades' Gate.
I forbid you to use any runes other than necromancy. Open the grimoire I gave you, work your fated souls, and like the elves, force them to collect mana. Then, awaken the Ghost Knight. None are more reliable and frightening than they.
Okay, here we go!
Destroy Alpinaria's familiar and runes. Ghosts are familiars that belong to the necromancy. Alright. Now note, unlike the elves, ghosts cannot, like the fairies, ghosts fly, so they just go straight through. So, and they'll just start collecting mana the same as before. Formed and the crystals, yep. Note that you can't have you couldn't have elves collecting from a ghost one, so everyone has their own. Yep, and you of course each grimoire only works by itself. Yep, so they want us to gather some extra mana. Yep, and now we can level up. Yep. And then that'll get us
Phantom, to my side.
One of the Phantoms.
I'm counting on you.
Look how much damage he does. And note, the imps can't harm him. He's completely immune. Ghosts don't have a physical form for the devils to harm. ghosts are astral. Just remember, familiars have attacks that are only effective against astral, only effective against substance, or effective against both. The imp's attacks do not work on astrals. Yep. How many imps you may have, you cannot hurt a phantom at all. Alright.
Phantom, to my side.
And you would now have access to patrol, which comes in handy, but we'll cover along the same floor as us. Alright, so nothing there. Over there. Oh. Might as well.
To my side.
There we go. Get a couple. There we go. There's some imps.
You can do it.
Now. Okay, so now we want to stop.
How to go about this?
Before we go after the rune, we want to be able to... Yeah, you'll notice there's actually a guardian.
Phantom, to my side.
Alright. Get rid of these guys. And then we're going to get rid of the guardian before we get rid of the rune, because naturally, even if how do I want to put it? Guardians, towers can always hit you. So our biggest threat is actually this. Yep, and they're coming. And that's why I kept building up phantoms.
To my side.
Yeah.
How to go about this?
Alright. Oh, they almost destroyed our sanctuary. But... oh, they even tell you. They get 50% damage boost. Okay. Get back to making the sanctuary. And yeah, max. Okay, we're at max population. Yep. Alright. You all can just come down here and finish it off.
Destroy the rune.
Alright. So, and we're good. We're at max population, just stacking mana and finishing off the job. Yep. But yeah, the only threat was the guardian in the middle, so if we'd gone for the runes...
The ghosts would be scary, but I think I can get along well with them.
As Sir Gamel mentioned, I see there is potential in you. Well done.
Thanks, everyone.
And remember, necromancy is a holy art. I very much agree with that concept.
Do not wander. There is a dangerous rune laid out in the room beyond that door. Read that special grimoire I gave you. It will help you contact various ghosts.
Yes, ma'am. I'll memorize every word of it.
Who's there? Come out.
I just dropped by to visit, Opalnaria. You have such great taste in decor.
What do you want? It's never good to have devils walking around in your room.
Indeed.
Does that mean tea is out of the question? With that rune formation, a typical imp would fall victim to your forces.
Get out! If it wasn't for Sir Gamel, I would have purged you a long time ago.
That is easier said than done, my dear. Though I
Of
could
course.
always break your heart.
This is some kind of joke, right?
Stay back, Lilith. Do not take me lightly. I can subdue any devil I choose.
She is pissed.
I surrender to your dreadful necromancy. You have too many pale friends. No wonder you guard the soul container. Look, you even have my legs shaking. I shall leave now. Any rational devil would wisely make the same decision.
I don't care what you know about seals. You will never be able to break my runes.
Is that so? You almost sound convinced. The world doesn't concede to one's will. For example, your budding love life.
Ms. Opalnaria?
Return to your room at once. Understand?
So the devil is trying something, unsurprisingly. So mesmerized, I need to sneak out of here before she sees me. Yeah, I mean, it does look good on her. Notebook entries, ghost, and one other. But yeah. Yeah, so their big ability, that blue bar, is because they have astral change, which basically makes them like ghosts. But that's an upgrade for later. Ghosts, their self-destruct command charge causes them to disappear while isn't very powerful against substance and deals heavy damage against invisible enemies. Go figure. So you can use ghosts as suicide bombers against astral enemies. Yeah. Then phantoms, familiar with more attack power and HP than phantoms. The astrals, yep. Phantoms are not very good against astrals, as their attacks only deal 20% of the damage they do to substance. So each unit is very specific on what they work with, but it works out. Day 5. And if you'll recall, Lilith saying she remembers the 5 days she spent here.
Let's do this! Gaff! Oh, where could he have gone now? What is this strange, creepy feeling? Like a lingering feeling of dread.
Lilith? Is that you? I came to find you. Perfect.
What are you doing out so late?
Unbelievable, don't you know? Someone broke the seal. Hello? The seal of Archmage Calveros. The professors all rushed in to stop it.
The Archmage? It must have been that devil professor, Mr. Advocate, who did it. He snuck into Ms. Opalnaria's room last night, but she made him back off.
Miss Opalnaria was killed. But she took the Archmage's devil along with her.
Oh?
What? No way. This is...
Advocate, huh? It's possible. If you're right, the professors are in danger. I have to warn them. Go next door and wait for me there. Margarita should already be there. If I find anyone else, I'll send them to you. Lilith, if no one comes in 20 minutes, take Margarita and get out of here. You got it? Run away!
Doesn't seem like quite the same prick he was.
Lilith, is that you? I wonder what the two of us can do.
What's going on?
The Archmage's servants are coming. If they block us off, we can't escape. But I'm sorry. I can barely move.
Margarita!
Endure the Archmage's servant's onslaught for 20 minutes. So, so what you want to do is get all your units up
I'm counting on you.
and start producing.
Okay, fine.
No, you have a mix of ghosts and elves to work, ghost and glamour to work with. Okay.
Elf, come forth.
Oh. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to do all elves, but I was gonna split it, but
Wandering shade, ghost.
yeah. Doesn't really matter which way you split it up at this point. Alright. Nope, they can only attack from the location they do. Though I do remember this being kind of a funny thing, my first instance in this game. They give you defenses to work with. Map in the top right. You'll note I got all my fairies were killed.
You can do it.
Alright, remember that ghosts, yeah, these are imps, so what you really want to level up is get your access to phantoms. Though,
Elf, come forth.
yeah, let's see. Okay, we'll level up both.
You want something?
But as things stand, yeah.
How to go about this?
Yeah.
Phantom, to my side.
Yep, next up we'll want phantoms. Again, remember, they take no damage. And yes, we've lost our outer points at this point, but that's not a huge deal. Okay, so after the level up, I'll start having phantoms. In addition, what was I say? 3, because they require 2.
Phantom, to
Yeah.
my side.
And then we can use,
Fairy, heed my call.
yeah. Okay. So we can send them deep into that charge, because we saw a ton of imps up here.
It's my honor. It's my honor.
Yep. So,
I'm counting on you.
okay. Alright. Okay. Yep, here they come. That should be plenty of phantoms. Yeah. So for now, then we can just focus on
Heed my call.
getting as many fairies as we want.
How to go about this?
Alright. So let's start moving them up. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the trick to this is... Oh no, they do require population. Okay. I think they didn't used to require population, and I think that's what it used to be. Yep.
Enemy assault.
Yeah, no, see, the downside here is... Okay, get these guys out of here because you don't... They're not good at this. But that's what the fairies are for.
How to go about this?
I'm here. Okay, fine.
Alright. Alright. Oh, and they're using ghosts too. Okay.
Phantom, to my side.
Yep.
I'm here.
Yeah, no. The game only expects you to hold the line. But...
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'm here.
Okay, we're back at max. So, if we can bring... We'll leave these guys to handle the imps. Because what we want... Yeah, see if we can get... Because if we can destroy their runes from safely below... Alright. Alright. Yeah, we got one of the runes, that's good enough.
Okay, fine.
Alright. Yeah, but between enough firepower and these statues...
Barry, heed my call.
Alright. Let's start moving them up. Alright. Yep.
Phantom, to my side.
Yep. Yeah. Note that they have a counter unit here with these...
How to go about this?
Okay. Okay. So these guys are what you... Yeah, these are the guys you need the fairies for. Okay. And then you need to bring the knights up. Yeah. Basically, the enemy has the advantage, but you have plenty of resources, so...
Go about this.
Alright. So again... It's learning to use the combination attack of both.
Okay, fine.
Alright. So yeah.
Okay.
We want them to get rid of the Guardian. Because that's what's going to kill. Come on. Yeah, so close. Head back down.
Barry, heed my call.
So yeah, it's real easy to just hold the line. But it's so... But the challenge is for me trying to cover up. To try and advance. Push in. Offense is the best defense in this game. Yeah.
You can do it.
Alright.
How to go about this?
Yeah, even just one of these elves, even one of the fairies would have. Makes... Yeah, over here. Alright. Yeah, because even one or two, even a handful of these elves... There we go. And we can always...
Stay on guard, everyone.
Alright, so just up here... Yeah. Just get rid of her and everything goes... Yep.
You want something?
There we go. You can start moving up.
Okay, fine.
You come down. 'Cause... yeah.
How to go about this?
We'll use them. And the support. Yeah, we have, but
Barry, heed my call.
do we have any more phantoms? Yep, no, we don't have any others. Okay. Yeah, ah, damn it.
Stand guard.
Move here. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yeah, just a small imp wave. Yeah, the problem is these towers. Ah, so close. Alright. Well, they're gonna get hit by both of them, but screw it, can we at least try and get this one down? Nope. So close. The mission does default end if you manage to destroy everything. Alright, so we need some more phantoms.
Phantom, to my side.
And
How to go about this?
You want something?
Okay, fine.
alright.
Barry, heed my call.
Yep.
Okay, fine.
Over here. Alright.
Do it!
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Our towers are holding, so we might as well. Alright. So might as well reduce the attack power on the left side. Yeah.
I'm here. Okay, fine.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll keep him moving up. Yeah, because just waiting the 20 minutes out, anyone could do. But let's use him to scout. Yeah. Let's see. Using the elves to scout. There we go. Nope, nope, get down. Because the imps will be here momentarily.
How to go about this?
Stand by, defend if they get close. There's no other stairs for them to go down, so yeah, they have to go through the knights. Nope. No. Taking advantage. Okay, so there is more. Okay. Let's bring some more reinforcements for these fairies up. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that one's getting a little low, but... Okay, we'll get rid of this. There we go. Yeah. Killing my knights, same as ever. Alright. Okay, fall back. Alright, so the only one I need to worry about is the Necromancer. Past that, the rest of this is not. The rest of these can get left to the Knight, because they can't hurt him. Yeah. Yeah, lots of imps. But again... Alright. Oh! We tapped out. Okay. Now we're to the point where they're just gonna point 4 endless imps on us. Okay. This mission is also the teacher of one simple truth. Crystals have limits on the amount of mana they can do. So, the smart way to have played this was to have... Heading down, lets you select everyone. Note there isn't a dismiss command. So there is no way to, once you summon someone, that's it. Unless they die. So,
how to go about this?
One thing you can do is to buy time, is just throw elves at something. Or to have these guys cast self-destruct, or... yeah. The first time I did the mission, I was far more aggressive. I actually went after the crystals that were up or above, because you can just add rings as you go. So I left these guys and these resources down here and pushed up. Yeah. Down basically selects everyone on screen. So, yeah.
It's way past time. Where's Partito?
Margarita, go ahead. I'm right behind you. Hurry! I guess I made it!
Yeah. 20 minutes? We get a silver for that. 87, 57 killed, 57 lost rather, and 144 killed, so not a horrible rate. 7,650 mana mined, yeah.
Margarita, where are you?
She had done well, but she's no longer here. Well, you're the last human in my tower.
The Archmage.
A pitiful ghost who's lost his way. A wreck of a man once called the Archmage.
Indeed.
Margarita? What did you do to her?
A child's neck is small. Perfect for these bony hands to squeeze the life out of. You look disturbed. But don't worry. No magician can stand against me now.
There's a different title for the type of being based.
Who took my head. My sworn friend, Gamel, is gone.
One might call him a
His
lich.
apprentice did well too. Grimlet is gone. His contract destroyed. The Philosopher's Stone has returned. Fear can no longer touch the Archmage. Once again, I shall oppose those foolish kings.
This can't be happening.
Denial is a petty way to protect oneself. But in the end, you will understand all. Listen. The bells of your funeral.
I only got here 5 days ago. How could this happen?
Decipher the new page of the Grimoire. Wicca, summon unicorn.
A dream? I'm all sweaty. My heart is racing. What a nightmare.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, Gaff. I'm not going anywhere.
Did you forget what the professor said about going out at night? You see, sometimes the ghost of a scary witch walks around these holes at night. It was a quiet night.
You told me that story already. He was found 3 days later, right?
How'd you know? You just got here. Don't even try to trick an elf.
What? I've been here for 5 days now.
Who could that be so late at night? A scare?
Is it Margarita? But how can it...
How indeed.
That was scary. That witch's ghost nearly found me. You wouldn't live long out there, but you won't stop until you get caught.
Leave me alone, Shorty. Sometimes nothing's better than a moonlit stroll.
This isn't some sort of joke, is it? You're not just trying to...
You're acting strange.
Her presence has faded. It seems the witch has passed.
Really? Then let's go. Oh, sure. We both better go to sleep early.
Gaff,
If you're joking around, you're not funny.
Yeah. Gal, Lilith, and her little brothers. Used to sleeping alone. I get so lonely at night, and I worry about my brothers at home. I hope everyone's doing okay. Ah, I never got to see this piece of art. That's really cute. You can set the difficulty at line time for the bookshelf. Set to normal if you feel to set it right. Just leave it as is. If you feel it's too hard, select easy mode. If things are too easy, select hard mode. But hard grants little abilities exclusive to hard mode. Numerous rune abilities, slightly increased damage received from enemies and AI speed, decreased manic. Oh wow. Yeah. Grants little abilities exclusive to easy mode, prevents enemies from using runes abilities, reduces damage. Yeah. So, customize where you feel. I'll stick with normal for the moment. But yeah. Calvaros, the vengeful spirit of the Archmage who once terrorized the world. One might even call him a lich. Yep. Save. Again, just all the charm, all the beauty of this game. And the story just is fun and interesting and unique, and it's an interesting take on the wizard school idea.
Let's do this!
Second day's date.
What an unusual experience.
You don't believe me?
Didn't say that.
It's quite a tale, but I cannot dismiss it. I believe that you believe it.
I thought it could have been a dream too, but I have the grimoires from my dreams.
Oh?
And I can use the magic inscribed in them, even though you haven't taught them.
Are you sure you didn't learn it from the Magical Society before you came here?
Yeah.
You're the first person to teach me runes.
Quite an interesting story.
Advocat. Have you been spying as a rat again?
Your trap positioning is exquisite. It was a nuisance even to me.
Miss Lilith, allow me to introduce you to...
I know. Mr. Advocat.
Is that so? I know you have some ideas regarding her testimony. Whether she is trying to trick you or just delusional, you should make sure.
Oh?
Lilith Blan, if your story is true, then you must know about me.
You are an instructor and a devil.
You said you defended against a swarm of imps. Then let us see.
Oh, so they're gonna just... Okay.
This could be trouble.
Destroy all of them. Yep, enemy forecast, sorcery, and necromancy. The enemy often has a sorcery familiar, so phantoms will give an advantage. Yep. On more expansive stages, you can do this by moving. Yep, you can zoom in and out. Yep. Now let's try some advanced familiar selection method or add remove. Okay.
What if I try...
Let's try adding fairies by holding L2.
Okay, fine.
Ah, okay. You've now removed them. Okay, so the L2 adds them. That's an interesting control addition. That's it. Yep. So press L. Oh, okay. And back to the roots. Yep. Okay. Okay. So first things first. Let's zoom back in. So first things, get them going. Alright. Move them over here. Nope. We're likely... I believe we're surrounded on all sides, if I remember correctly. So we'll have to move the fairies up and down as we need. The other thing we want to do is secure another source of rune. So... let's try going over here. Any devils? Okay, so we'll hit the necromancy, Hades Gate. Oh. Cancel. Get the mana back. Yeah, necromancy, Hades Gate. Okay, now I should be able to.
What if I try...
Oh, it's too close? Can't build near crystal. Okay, so we'll go up here. Then we level up, so we'll be able to get there. Then glamour. We'll add a Wicca. Because getting the unicorns will actually be kind of useful.
Pave the way to the realm of death. Hades Gate.
Nice. So we'll want a couple.
Ghosts.
About six of them should do.
Hearken to me.
Notice that our limit is 50 now, so we'll have a lot more room to play.
Come on, think.
All right. And okay. So we'll start getting that sanctuary set up. Okay.
What if I try...
Level it up. Alright. Okay. So from there, grab an elf.
Come on, think.
You want something?
And throw one of the advents here. Don't have enough mana. let's see about getting rid of this one.
Look sharp! My familiars draw me.
What to do?
Alright. Not too bad, didn't take too much damage there. But I want to keep on our toes for when... Oh, okay, and that's where you... Yep, so theoretically we can start getting unicorns, but that gets level 3 is what unlocks the Holy Barrier and the Astral Hold. Holy Barrier being what makes...
To my side.
Yep. Alright. Almost there. Use some more elves.
Come on, think.
But I think I'd rather get the defensive defender for at least one defender.
You want something?
What if I try?
So here should be fine. I lose a little mana up intake for the moment, but we should be fine otherwise. Yep.
What to do?
Nope.
Okay.
There we go. So now we have a hymn to help out.
I'm counting on you.
Yep. There. And the knight adds an extra bit of burst of power to getting rid of the imps. Yeah. Alright, so let's head down. Oh, wait. Oh no, it's over here. Okay. So just the... Again, the fairies are what gonna really help. Because if they can take out... Alright.
Let's see.
2 of them. And Hades' Gate.
To my side.
Okay. Over here. Oh! Oh, they actually have one of the devils with them. Oh, that's going to change things a bit. Because the devils actually can hit pretty hard.
Come on, think.
Yeah. Yep.
What
Down
to
here.
do?
Yeah. Note that the devil has the bigger devils here have the ability to actually hit the phantoms. Okay, the elf can go back to collecting
What
mana.
if I try? Elf, come forth.
Yeah, let's get some more mana intake.
You want something?
Okay.
What if I try? Phantom, to my side.
Alright, so that should be enough.
You want something?
Should... Okay, our mana intake should be a lot better now. So then...
What
Yeah.
to do?
You want something?
Unicorns, I think, will be one of the more useful.
Lend me your aid.
Because that'll be a heavy hitter.
Fairy, heed my call.
Yep. There, that should be good for now.
Come on, think.
Alright.
The enemy.
See if we can get away. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They're far enough outside her firing range that they'll be able to break that. Unicorn.
What to do?
Heavy physical attacker.
the first of many.
Again, Ghost Knights.
Let's see.
They do fairly well, but yeah, no, they really struggle against the towers. Like, yeah. Yeah, they really struggle against the towers. It's one of those things of...
Come on, think!
Well, he's not making it out of it anyway, so...
Phantom, to my side! Unicorn, lend me your aid!
And all the fairies we can get on. But yeah, Unicorn is a hell of a heavy hitter. Actually, what we'll do is level it up. Next time I have 100? Yep.
Let's see.
Alright. Bear in mind, these green things are walls. But yeah, enough of these guys. That should be enough to punch through the,
Enemy assault!
yeah, I was gonna say, it should be able to punch through the wall there. Alright. So now with the fairies...
What to do?
Let's see. They don't take as much. Yeah. So now,
Come on, think!
Astral Hold immobilizes an astral target. Holy Barrier puts up a barrier that increases defense. Yeah.
Let's see.
You want something?
Yeah, let's start moving these guys up.
Okay, fine.
Let's start moving the fairies over.
What if I try?
And the unicorn. Yep, let's start getting these guys up. Because the unicorns are heavy hitters. Put their defensive barrier up. Oop, and attack.
Counting on you.
And the rest of you,
What to do?
let's bring it in. Again, look how little damage they take from what would otherwise mulch through so many of our other units. Yeah. Yep. We don't have access to the fairies' ability yet,
Not bad at all.
which would normally allow them to become astral and just avoid damage for a while.
Let's see.
So the knights... Okay, we'll use the fairies to scout where the last rune is. I think trigger that. Yeah, and then the horse, unicorn. So the last sigils have to be somewhere over here. Oh no, keep going there. Alright.
What if I try?
Alright. There we go. Grimgrimoire is a tactic real-time RP strategy game. Learning what units work well against what is going to be your key to victory. Alright. And here's the final one. Yep. And go to it. Just carve our way through. Yep. Using the unicorns as tanks is always an optimal strategy because, well, that's what that holy barrier is for.
Impressive, but the end is a long ways yet.
But tank does not mean they'll not make that everyone's going to survive it. But last sigil. So, let's get our last wave of units.
Okay. Fairy, heed my call. Unicorn, lend me your aid.
Yep.
Okay, fine.
And with what forces are left, there should be one last sigil. But there we go. Should be about it. Oh, the ghosts are coming from up here?
Easy task.
We already cleared that all out, so... Oh, you missed one of the fairies. Yeah, bring her down. I'll say, pretty sure we cleared out everything over here. Yeah, those are just some remaining spirits.
Come on, think.
You know what? Go after this crystal.
You want something?
Let's see.
Okay, fine.
Let's see.
Bring them all in. I imagine it's one last sigil over here. And the unicorns. Yep.
Enemy assault.
Okay. Yep, it's down here.
Let's see.
Alright. Yep, and it's one last infernal gate.
Come on, think.
One last wave of imps that we are more than capable of handling. And while they're busy with that, the fairies can come from above and just strike. Yep.
What if I try...
Attack down here. It's theoretically possible to do these kind of missions with losing almost no units. Oh.
You're pretty good. How about this?
Stop right there, Advocat. We can judge the truth of her words now. There is no need for further tests.
He was enjoying himself.
I should have known better. It seems I got carried away.
See that what he summoned right there? We'll get to that later. That is a nasty little beast. Platinum. And we got Hell's Gate.
If Lilith Blan had jumped through time, she had to use the Philosopher's Stone.
Do not mention that stone, Advocat. I will investigate it on my own.
Giving that stone a name. You humans are humorous at times. Fine. If the Archmage's kin catch wind of this, our tower will not be a happy place.
The part of the story that bothers me is that the seal on the Archmage is broken.
Indeed.
You snuck into Miss Opalneria's room the night before the incident, Devil Teacher.
See, this is a bit of a problem. She knows that the object is in her room.
You told me the soul container was in there.
What are you up to? I told you not to concern yourself with Calveros.
A few words from a girl and I'm a bad guy? I'm not so foul as to stalk a taken soul. The quickest way to exonerate myself is to find the actual culprit.
Professor Gamble, I don't believe him.
You should never take a devil at his word. But he deserves the benefit of the doubt.
Oh?
Lilith Blanc, tomorrow come to see me. I shall teach you more about devils. And I will report my findings soon. Now excuse me.
Don't worry about him. He's here to teach. But just in case, take this charm. No forces from hell can harm its bearer. You'll be fine without it. But holding it may make you feel better.
Indeed.
I understand, Professor. I'll attend his lecture, even though I don't want to.
I can't just wait around. It's a little premature, but it can't be helped. If Calveros is somehow behind this tragedy, I must hasten my plans.
Received inside a dream. Yeah, and there you can see his familiar curled up beside him. Oh, I love these art pieces. Evil warding charm. Everything about this game is just oozes charm. This metal is made of an electrum alloy of gold and silver, and the string is made of hemp, which is highly effective against protecting against evil. And yes. And let's see, so we got the unicorn. Have more attack power than fairies, but have a high mana cost. They move quickly though, but though they aren't as fast as fairies who can fly. Imps, demons, Grimalkins, and dragon. Yeah. Learning sorcery is quite a big boon in this game. Oh, I love this game so much. But notice there's something we didn't get. Or more specifically, there's a type of book you can't use yet. Second day, Advocate's Lesson. But you can see where this game has so much charm and so much fun. By the way, did you notice? There's books down below. T03, T04, 05. We can't reach them yet, but there are books down there. We'll have to wait and see what they bring.
Ready to go!
You don't have to wave that silly charm. Where do kids learn this stuff? I'm not going to eat you, even if I had picante sauce and mild seasonings.
May I ask you something?
Of course! Answering ignorant questions is part of my job description. Please go on.
Yeah.
Were you summoned by Professor Gamble?
I was hoping for an original question. I would never belittle myself to be called to work for as cheap as those dregs. The only thing that can control me is the Lemegeton, a grimoire written by Solomon.
Ah, so you're one of those
With it,
demons.
Even you can become an archmage. I mean, you could summon any devil. But seeing as it is in my possession, without a pledge of soul, I serve no one.
Indeed.
So Professor Gamble sold his soul to a devil?
I am bound by client devil confidentiality from revealing if I even have a contract. Are you satisfied, student? Lilith Blanc? Now take that sorcery grimoire. Let's begin instruction about an intensely fearful magic.
Indeed. And we obtain Chaos Nest as well.
Dragons?
There's no way a beginner like me can handle such a beast.
Stop wasting time talking and open the grimoire to summon their eggs. Dragons may be terrifying, but if you drop or crack the egg, it's over. See? As we speak, my dragon is about to hatch. Don't get bitten now.
Come on, you're up against me.
Summon to a personal mission. Okay. Hold off dragons with Grimalkin's sleep. Position and attack while they're asleep. Like the elf, the imp can also gather mana from crystals. Obstacle pillars that are reddish in color may be destroyed by larger familiars. That's new. Alright. Okay, so you all get to work. Grimalkins. Yeah. Because I don't think those were... Okay, so Hell's Gate is what allows you to summon both imps and
emerge.
I think about 10 should do it. I'm doing 12 at the moment, but that should be fine. And Chaos Nest. Do I want any more? No.
Dragon.
We do want to level up. But
come on.
Dragon's coming. But like they told us, Grimalkins can put it to sleep.
Let's see. Demon, fulfill your contract.
You can hear him coming. Let's move him up. The moment we see him, we can... Yeah, there they come.
Come on, think.
We want to be able to let them basically fall where they'll be able to... Yep. There we go. Sleep. Because once it's asleep...
Eyes up! My dragon approaches.
Me. Now get to work. And put it to sleep.
You can do it!
Yep.
Yep.
Come on,
and just need him to keep pulling that mana. But yeah, and the dragon's awake.
Thank you, Grimalkin.
Yep.
It's about time.
Come on, think.
Yeah.
What if I try?
Okay, we'll have the imps jump in. Yeah, just keep going. Yep.
Come on, think.
Okay.
Nice work, Grimalkin.
Yeah, so you get buying ourselves time.
Let's see.
Yep. Oh.
Demon, fulfill your contract.
Yeah. Unfortunately, our imps can't be sent to attack. Alright. So close. Alright.
Come on, think. Nice work, Grimalkin.
Yep. There we go. And without the dragon, the demon can handle just about any.
What if I try?
There we go. Yeah, Grimalkins can't attack, but they can at the very least put things to sleep. Not enough MP.
It's about time.
Because what we've been waiting for.
What to do?
Okay, so Chaos Nest level 2. Yeah, notice demons are actually quite durable. Alright. Okay, Not enough mana, yeah. Oh, I did click egg. Whoops. Well. Mission progress, need to summon another egg. Yeah. Though dragon eggs are extremely fragile.
What to do?
Alright.
What if I try?
Yeah, get some replacement imps.
It's about time.
Yeah, you just stay. Oh, well, you finished. Oh, there is one left. I just noticed him. My bad. Okay. And then we just need 800 more.
The dragon hatched.
Now, as far as dragons go, they're huge AoE monsters. They hit everything around them. Alright. Bear in mind, we do have access to our other grimoires, so problem is there's only one yeah. Problem is we only have access to one mana crystal, so there's kind of no point. But at the very least, pick up a couple more imps, just to speed things along.
I'm counting on you.
And yeah. There we go. Note that imps can deposit mana at any nearby symbol. It doesn't have to be the one they're spawned from. Any associated one, anyway. So anyone from the same grimoire. Alright, and with a dragon guarding the choke point, now we just need the mana.
Imp, emerge!
Alright. Yep, that should get us up to 800 simply enough. Alright. There we go. That should speed things along quicker.
Enemy assault!
Yep. So I have way too many imps. Alright. Second dragon should be about all it takes.
Dragon!
There we go.
Dragon, arise!
And again, same strategy as before.
What if I try?
It's about time.
Note that there is nothing that heals we haven't encountered any kind of unit or anything that heals. And dragons take time and you have to hatch. There it is. Waiting for the incubation.
Come on, think.
Yep.
We'll see whose dragon comes out on top.
Almost there. And with it being asleep,
What to do?
note that dragons only have attack. That's all you can use a dragon for. Because it's about to wake up. Alright. So yeah. And between the two of them, they should be well done. Success mission, summon, destroy all advocates runes. Okay. So theoretically, we could summon them just to create other units, but... I think when you're fighting dragons... Dragon's Fire Breath hits both astral targets, so no, you can't get away with just...
Nice work, Grimalkin.
Alright. Damage received plus 50%. Yeah. They're good against physical targets and astral targets, so... Yep. Honestly, at this point, I think we'll be better off just getting some demons. Alright. Yep. Yeah, they're gonna be fine.
Come on, think.
Actually, can we put him to sleep? We should be able to put him to sleep.
Thank you, Grimalkin.
There we go. And that should be the end of it. Let's see. Alright, in this case...
What to do?
Yeah, Hell's Gate. Put one right there. And take... Let's take... That should be good. And have them come over here. Well, get on over here.
You can do it! The dragon is asleep!
Well, a dragon is asleep. Oh, they managed to default 2 of ours. But that's why you also have devils to support them.
Come on, think!
Yep. And that's why also... Okay. After all, we want to get mana from both when we can. I say, you guys are still gathering mana, right? Yeah. Yep. So the demons are good against the Grimalkin. Ah, they're awake.
What to do?
And roasted. And up we go. We'll have the dragons go north and the demons go south.
What if I try...
So let's see. Maybe I should save up and get a third dragon.
What to do?
Nice. Yeah, even the basic demon is fairly useful. Alright. And of course they get put to sleep. Yep.
There we are. Magnificent.
Alright.
Demon, fulfill your contract.
Yeah. Let's say, start burning everything. Yeah, my second dragon's about done, so should be able to get a new one here in a moment.
What to do?
Dragon, arise.
Yep. Oh, and I'm out of Grimokins. No, I'm not. Okay.
What to do?
We'll wait till it gets closer.
Oh, you've got promise, Lilith.
Alright. Wait till it gets to a point where we can stick the demons on it.
What to do?
Okay, that looks about good, so go put it to sleep. Alright.
What if I try?
Nice work, Grimalkin.
And hatch. It's gonna take him a while to get to it. Yeah, but we're down to only one. Nice. Wait for it.
What to do?
What are you doing? Go back together, man. Huh. Perfect.
We'll see whose dragon comes out on top.
I love that she now has custom voice lines. She didn't have that before.
How very impressive.
Alright. Now
What
swing
to do?
south. Note that capturing mana crystals is really your biggest indicator of success.
Let's see.
Alright. And we'll start getting a couple more demons.
Fulfill your contract.
Yeah. And might as well get another
Arise.
big dragon egg.
Let's see.
There we go. Yep, takes dragons a while to get anywhere though.
Enemy assault.
Luckily, demons are hardy enough to be able to hold their own.
Come on.
Yep,
The dragon is asleep.
one is. Alright,
What if I try?
get the kitties down here. And again, you could offer extra necromancy or use glamour for more mobility. It's choosing your weapons wisely
Let's see.
and mixing them is what's going to lead to your success.
I'm counting on you.
You're still asleep. Okay, you just woke up, so I'm gonna have you go down towards the necromancy. Proving that sorcery, while having like imps where they're weak to necromancy in the idea of, you know, they don't have as much astral damage.
Come on, think.
Access to as much damage against astral enemies. They can still have things like dragons that counter their weaknesses. So learning and adjusting is what's going to really help you survive.
Are you sure this is your first time using sorcery? You're like Calvaros.
Oh?
Can you tell me about him?
I'm not supposed to be concerned with him. Although, I wonder how his lion-headed apprentice feels about him being sealed.
Dr. Chartreuse was his apprentice?
Quite a revelation. Though, you should take it with a grain of salt considering the source of that information. Platinum degree. We obtain Purgatory, as well as the Advent Obelisk and Summon Skull Mage for the necromancy.
Who are you? What are you doing here? This is Dr. Chartreuse's lab.
That's right. Since time rewound, I haven't actually met him yet.
Indeed.
Oh, you must be the new student Margarita was talking about. Lilith, was it? I'm...
Bartito Ballantyne, right?
What? How do you know me? We haven't met. Oh, so you've got a thing for me.
What? Of course not. You told me to remember.
Aww.
Why are you here?
I specialize in alchemy. I do whatever I can to help the doc with his research.
Bartito, I need you to clean the broken distiller. Oh, who might you be?
Hi. I'm a new student, Lilith Blonde.
Oh, of course. I should have known. What can I do for you?
I'm writing a report about Calvaros, the great magician, for my own interest. I heard that you were his apprentice, so I wanted to ask you about him.
You're pretty nosy for a new girl.
As an alchemist, I can't deny your desire for knowledge. He was a great teacher.
Oh?
Everyone's heard about how he created the Philosopher's Stone with Gamelin Luge.
Oh.
He was a great man, until he made a deal with Grimlet and became the Archmage. In the end, as you know, the other professors took him down.
I heard his soul was sealed away.
Did you? Grimlet wants his soul to seal the deal. Our seal prevents that. We still need him. He's the only one who knows where the Philosopher's Stone is.
Oh. Hello. Did I come at a bad time?
You're right on time. Go inside and wait. The Chimera's made a mess, but... Bartito, prepare the you-know-what. I'm sorry, dear, but I have work to do.
Of course.
You were very helpful. Thank you so much. May I come attend your lecture tomorrow?
Of course. I'll see you there.
Lilith getting into the swing of things. You can now study up on your magic. Doing so lets you enhance your familiars. This is brand new. Let's try enhancing the staple room, the fairy ring. Okay. Abilities increase and powers you go up the tree, however you also require a higher level rune. The currently selected Summon Elf and Summon Fairy have already been learned and mastered in the lecture. Oh, so this is how you access the abilities. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Rune start at level 2, only in hard mode. Always available. Costs money, which is cleared for clearing a stage the first time. Fairy move speed. Okay. Also acquire by trial stages from the lower bookshelf. Trouble completing say consider powerful abilities. And just like that, you'll learn that it only takes effect with a fairy level 3 ring. In short, once you create a fairy ring and level up twice, the speed of your fairies will increase. Oh, and you can learn it to adjust it. Okay. Okay. Study it from screen. Okay. So, recover a familiar's HP, only effective on substance. Yeah, that's just a really good one. So naturally, that's good. Mana gather rate, 1.5. That's huge. Necromancy resistance. Elf healing gets double. Elf has heal runes with symbols. The access to the fairy astral change ability, which allows them to take no damage. Fairy twin shot. Oh, that is good. Now these all came natural. Oh, that is cool. And Purgatory. So anything else? Skull Mage we learned. Reduces mana required to create runes by 50. Obelisk range plus 500. That is a huge range. Healing Obelisk healing. Skull Mages. Astralize, so they take no damage. Or at least less damage. Hades Gate. Ghost Summon. Ghosts. Yeah, so that's where we learn the Suicide Bomb attack for ghosts. Their mana cost. You know what? Their mana cost being cheaper is just going to be nice. And, oh, Phantom Attack Speed. Yeah, no, that is really good. Phantom Berserk. For a set period of time. You know what? Yeah. Attack speed at the very least. And anything else for Fairy Ring? No. And... oh, I see. Dragon move speed. Repatriation. Sends back symbols familiar for mana refund is always according to remaining HP. Grimalkin, mana burn. So lets you do damage based on how much damage they have. Extra HP. Yeah. That's Ghost. Purgatory. Fairy Ring. Wicca. Talisman Visibility being up. And Talisman Attack is useful. Okay. We're good there. Oh, Imp's having an attack. Allows you to use 4 powerful types of magic from the... yeah, Imp's having an attack is always going to be useful. And Imp mana gather rate. I can live with that. Morning. Everyone came out of the rooms at the same time today. It's kind of fun heading to morning classes together. Aw. Great picture. Tag yourself. Great picture to tag yourself on. I'd probably say... hard to say. I'm a morning person, I can say that. Well, you can tell by me being up and streaming already. It's pretty early in the morning. Yep. Trial stages are battles that can be played at your own convenience, independent of the story. Oops, sorry about that. Clearing each battle will reward you extra money, so consider playing them if you find yourself stuck in the game. More trial stages will become available as the story progresses. So yeah. Grimgrimoire. All grimoires are unlocked. Run through enemy barrage using unicorns. Defeat the enemy and destroy all the runes with 3 alchemy familiars. Singing boatmen use Karen's abilities and launch attacks on the enemy. Yeah. Note that they are getting harder and there will be more and more that unlock. Alright, so we've hit the limit of the demo. We don't get to see alchemy. So, at the very least, before we finish up with this, the least I can do is show you some of the trial stages. Nope. Never mind. Okay, so that's as far as we get in the main game. So, tactical notebook, just so we... Rune properties, grand magic. 4 power spells use mana burst, resurrection. Mana synthesis and sands of time. Alright, the gallery we've gotten through. Now let's get through the lore. The great magician, Gamildor, had long sought to improve the standing of magic users and petitioned the king to safeguard those who were persecuted and lost their lives in vain, as well as those who possessed such talents. Ironically, due to the efforts of his former fellow apprentice, the Archmage Calvaros, Gamel's wish was granted, and Gamel himself opened the academy. However, Gamel had one problem. He could not find the Philosopher's Stone, the magical stone of wish fulfillment that had once been in Calvaros' possession. Gamel feared that if it fell into wicked hands again, it could lead to the return of the Archmage. Since the king had given strict orders to search for the stone, Gamel established the Academy for the protection of the education of the magicians within the Silver Star Tower, the former residence of the Archmage, where the stone was believed to be hidden. This is how the Magic Academy came to be. The whereabouts of the stone, however, remain unknown. The magicians of this world use runes inscribed in grimoires to access a variety of powers. The 3 magicians who created the Philosopher's Stone, one of whom betrayed the kingdom by plotting to monopolize the stone, are widely known. Although the status of magicians has been rising in the kingdom in recent years, they are still feared and ostracized. In some region, oppression of witches still remains strong. An academy that only admits those boys and girls who have been recognized as their outstanding magical aptitude. Once the residence of the evil Archmage, the castle is still equipped with magical traps to repel intruders, which are rumored to have claimed the lives of many curious youths. The outer wall of the colossal tower is mainly made of red granite, while the inner walls are also made out of white limestone. The interior is divided into 11 levels, though the upper levels are somehow older than the lower ones, a curious feature. Almost as if it had extended up and they were simply carving down into its source. After all, we don't see the top of the tower. But yeah. And this will allow you to carry over to the actual main game. So we can now study, gallery, unit data. So they give you this so that when you modify things, you can actually... So yeah, glamour is good against necromancy, necromancy is good against sorcery, sorcery is good against alchemy, and alchemy is good against glamour. And these are the units you would have access to. So for glamour, you have the elf, fairy, unicorn, the morning star, and the talisman. Versus, because Ghost, Phantom, Skullmage, Karen, and Obelisk. Note that they are one of the most unique aspects of necromancy is 3 out of their 5 units are astral, which means unless you have good astral protection or damage dealing ability, you're not going to be able to get much. Whereas demons are all substance, but they have effective abilities that allow them to get around other substance, which makes them great against also all substance, the alchemy units, but what's really noteworthy about them is they tend to have a bonus against the nature because they're unnatural. Still, overall, I loved this game when it came out, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. Yep. So yeah, I have every intention of getting this when it comes out, and being able to share it with you all. Let me know if you have any thoughts on anything you want to see more of, and if you have any questions or any comments, always feel free to leave them below. Hey, and I figure that's a good wrap-up point for this, so thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been the demo of Grimgrimoire. Thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.